Well, Mr. Levine, do you see my point?
Bill, I think you're fighting a straw man. The point of what Vice President Biden was saying is there's a smarter strategy. Any economist will tell you that in bad times you need more government spending. In good times you need less government spending. The problem with the Republicans is they spent a lot in good times.
I could argue with you on economic theory.
I didn't go to Harvard, but I can even say that, Mr. Levine, you are wrong.
These are people from humble beginnings who live the American dream. You know, the Republicans want to classify Obama as some kind of elitist. Really, that's just code word for uppity.
Well, here to discuss this with me, I have Mark Levine from Radio Inside Scoop. Mark, thanks for joining me again.
Helen Thomas, welcome to the Inside Scoop.
Thank you.
Good morning, America. Welcome to the Inside Scoop on Washington. The president wants to spy on 200 million Americans without a warrant. Has he read this document which he was sworn to uphold? Now, I will not have you libel Abraham Lincoln. I don't understand the problem with registering guns. We register cars. Every nation has the right to self-defense under the United Nations Charter. Why shouldn't Israel exercise it?
Meet Mark Levine. Harvard University economics degree, graduated magna cum laude, awarded a Fulbright scholarship, paid for law school with Wheel of Fortune.
Could I have an L, please?
You have big plans for that? Go to law school with it.
Yale Law School, graduated top of his class. Los Angeles trial lawyer, never lost a case. Worked as a Nazi hunter for the Department of Justice.
You know, working in the Justice Department as a Nazi hunter was nothing like Indiana Jones. I was dealing with real documents. 60 years old, I could see the tear-stained pages.
Wrote the legal brief for Congress that challenged the 2000 presidential election. Attorney on the House Judiciary Committee. Wrote part of the law that became known as the Patriot Act.
Hey, don't talk to me about the Patriot Act. I wrote part of the original version of the Patriot Act, the good one, the one that everyone agreed on, everyone.
And now, Mark Levine has embarked on his latest career adventure, radio and television.
I do want to go to the phones, though, because we have Ed from Fairfax. Ed, welcome to the Inside Scoop.
Thank you.
Mark Levine goes beyond cable punditry, giving his audience razor-sharp commentary they cannot find anywhere else.
Take from the poor failing schools, give to the rich suburban schools. It's the No Child Left Behind Act. Reverse Robin Hood, your government at work. When will oil executives admit to global warming? When a tsunami swamps their beach home. Hit it. Now I'd like to talk to both of my guests.
Mark Levine doesn't just ask questions, he demands real answers.
Do you not see a difference between burning your neighbor's wood on their lawn intentionally and maliciously and burning a cross?
Mark Levine holds the government accountable.
It may be one of those CIA bags of cash, but it'll be something that compensates.
That's not the way to run a country. For my country to debase itself to say, we don't torture when we do torture, we don't pay off people when we do pay off people, we don't have secret prisons when we do have secret prisons. That is not what America's all about.
Mark Levine knows when policy turns into politics.
The President of the United States is trying to trick a very sick Attorney General.
Mark Levine brings you the news the government doesn't want you to know.
Today, an explosive story about connections between white supremacists and Islamic terrorists, and the FBI covering it up.
Just don't put Mark Levine too far from his Constitution.
The problem is that when there's a conflict between Scalia's conservative values and the Constitution of the United States, he throws away the Constitution. Do you think this Constitution constrains the president at all? Can he eavesdrop on every single conversation in the United States of America?
No, he cannot.
No? Why not?
Why not?
Because the Fourth Amendment says he needs a warrant. That's why not. You know, we the people, the majority of us, don't always get our way. The very purpose of a constitution is to constrain the majority when it tries to take rights away from the minority.
If you just hold Harriet Miers in your office for 2 hours,
24
hours, you could make a huge difference in protecting the Constitution for the rest of American history. It's not too much to ask.
Would you prefer that the Sergeant of Arms bring her to the chamber, the floor of the chamber in handcuffs?
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
Front or back?
Back, the perp walk.
Yeah,
Mark Levine is not known for being subtle.
So Barack Obama says he wants to get past partisanship, but does that mean he'll compromise his values? Hit it! Oh yeah, Republicans care about life all the way from conception to birth. After birth, you're on your own. So now if I had the John King CNN wall, we have here a county in West Virginia. There's the woman who wouldn't vote for Obama because he's a Muslim. Half a mile from the woman who wouldn't vote for Obama because he's black.
Mark Levine is more than just another talking head.
This is the guy, after all, who when Bush wanted to sign orders torturing people, fine. Hide prisoners from the Red Cross, fine. Hey, throw Americans in jail without trial forever. This is Mr. Rubber Stamp. I think that you'll find that when the Republicans are in charge, they want a bigger government. When the Democrats are in charge, they want a bigger government.
That's not what
they
I
have
asked,
different
Mark.
priorities.
Hold on. Answer the specific question. Does the American public now think that government is too small?
It depends who you talk to, right? Liberals want a bigger government right now because the government's going to do things liberals want, like provide children health care. When the Republicans are in charge, they want a bigger government because it'll do things like they want, like war.
I take your Harvard mumbo-jumbo.